This is Sports Federation TV. You've just tuned in. You've missed the first segment of athletics. You can catch them on wpa.org.za. You'll get all the information there. We're moving on to something that takes a bit more energy, some people may say, but also takes lots more guts. We're chatting to Josh. You well, Josh?
Good and yourself, man.
Good. Dylan, what's happening?
All good, all good.
Good. These two guys do a range of different codes of sport in one little ring. Josh, tell us a bit about it.
Alright, so what you're talking about is mixed martial arts. In mixed martial arts, we partake in all types of the arts, including taekwondo, boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. We take all of that, throw them into one nice little bucket and throw into the ring. Into a cage, sorry. So yeah, that's basically what we do.
How difficult is it?
Difficulty all depends on the time and effort you put into your training. If you put the time, the effort in, difficulty is not too bad. Also depending on your opponents. I mean, you got all range of opponents, guys coming from different backgrounds, always something new to throw, So yeah, that all depends on yourself.
Yeah. Dylan, explain to us how the whole system works. Is it weight-based? Is it style-based? How are people classed?
Well, it depends on in which style of fighting you are in. So if you're in K1, which is the kickboxing side of it, which is stand-up fighting, you start from your basic amateur fighting. So you'll start from basic of amateur fights, and then you'll work your way into pro-am, and then from there you'll go into the pro league. And then if you do it the MMA way, it works with a certain format of the way where you want to go with the sport and how far you want to take it.
But it's weight-based predominantly.
It's weight-based. It's your weight, and then after you senior 18, from there you can go professional if you're on that level of going professional.
What's your speciality?
My speciality is K1. That's the best for me, stand up. So basically with the stand up, it's no groundwork. It's basically punch for punch, kick for kick, 1 second clinch. So for standing up for me, I'm not too much a fan of the groundwork into the MMA like Josh is.
But Josh is the champ. Josh, tell us a bit about your experience.
My experience, I've enjoyed it a lot. I've met a lot of awesome guys. Getting to where I've gotten to has been a tough road. And it's no really one way to put my experience. I can just put it as amazing. It's been great. Learning all the different aspects of the arts. So yeah, that's just. There's no really one way to put it.
Dylan, where do you train?
I train actually at Panther Thai Boxing Academy, as well as I've got another gym. So yeah, Panther Thai Boxing Academy is where we are. Josh is also there. It's a very nice place, nice people.
Where is it based?
It's based in Parklands.
Okay.
And what we do there is we have different classes for juniors as well as kids, adults as well. There's training Mondays to Saturdays as well, and we train on Sundays. And the fighters, they have to train every day, so the gym is open all day, every day.
So you just go whenever. The nice thing is, if I look at the two of you, you're not over bulky. You always assume these guys who do these things have got lots of muscle, six pack and big biceps, big legs. What's the difference?
In our art, to be bulky and big, we leave that to the heavyweight guys. But bulkiness in our weight category is what slows us down. We need to be agile. We need to be quick. We can't afford to be bulky. Throwing a lot of mass on and then it's slowing us down. So size always matters in terms of how quick you move at that size. How your fitness duration is just at your size that you're at. So a good example, Conor McGregor, who picked up a lot of weight, you see his fitness went down, but that's because he put on bulk. Where when he was thin, he was quick. He had fitness for days. So yeah, it all depends on your weight class, but a lot of guys try and stay as lean as they can.
Lean, mean fighting machine.
That's it, yeah.
Let's check out this lean, mean fighting machine. Josh in his last competition. Let's check this out. We're chatting to Josh and Dylan. I'm even too scared to even talk to you, Dylan. After what I've just seen, I might ask the wrong question. You might just give me a jab or something. What did it feel like winning that title?
Uh, Defending my title, that was an amazing feeling. You know, I went out there confident. In my mind, I already knew that I'd won the fight. I trained hard for it, and yeah, I knew it wasn't going anywhere. So I mean, even winning that, it's such an experience. It's like nothing you can really feel unless you in that situation, you know. But yeah, that was amazing.
Dylan, I mean, you as you said earlier, you don't do any floor work, so yours is just punch and kick. Isn't that boring?
Well, I suppose each one's got a different taste in the game. So basically with your stand-up is what I like is the action of it.
Okay.
There's more action into it because on the floor for me it's like basically you're rolling around, holding, getting each other into specific locks and stuff. So yeah, the crowd for the stand-up is actually there as well as for the MMA side of it. But for me stand-up is still what's my number one thing. We stand up and you knock each other.
So how often do you train?
Training every day.
7 days a week?
7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. If you're training 3 to 4 days a week, you shouldn't be in the sport. Well, if you train, you need to train at least a day. You need to put in at least 4 hours a day of training.
Sure.
So which includes your normal gym as well as your road work. Because without your road work, you're not going to go far if you get into the ring. So your stamina comes basically from your road work, which you need to put in a week at least 3 times a week, 10 Ks, 10 kilometers a week. And then plus your work in the gym.
Yeah. And do you do weight resistance training as well, or not really? You do technique more than resistance training?
We focus basically a bit of everything.
Okay.
So we'll look at a student, like basically we'll focus on a student and look what if he's lacking on his fitness, if he's lacking on his strength, and then you take it from there with each individual student. So you have time with your students individually as well in the gym.
And this weight loss thing, how does it work? Do you only focus on that a week or two before a competition, or is that a constant
well, it
underpinning code?
It actually depends on how much weight you need to lose. So if you have to lose like say 10 kgs, you're gonna have to take about a month. If you don't want to be too weak in your fight, because you're losing strength as well from losing all the weight. And by the way, not eating maybe for the day of the fight and going into weight, and the next day you have to fight and then you have to pick up weight again. So for me, it's like if you have 5 kgs to lose before the fight, it's fine. Because then you just go eat your normal salad, green stuff during the day, and then come to the weigh-in. If you maybe have to lose another kilo, just go for a light jog, come back, stand on the scale, you've got your weight, and then go back and bulk up again. Go back to where you were.
Easy. Dylan, in your case, I mean, are you moving up to the next level, adding more weight, decreasing weight? What's your game plan after your next title bout?
Well, after I defend my title now, I'm definitely planning to go for the welterweight title. From there, I'm definitely wanting to move down to featherweight. I want to hold 3 divisions before I move to the next level.
What's the next level?
Pro. Pro. So I'm still fighting a pro-amp for my title. I definitely want to hold those 2 titles. Once I've taken those, then I know that I'm definitely ready for pro. But yeah, that's basically my next step is welterweight. And Trotsky at the moment is one of the title holders.
And what do you think your chances are?
Trotsky's a strong boy. He's big. He can hold his own, but I bring a different game, you know. So we're gonna see how it's gonna work out.
When's your next competition?
My next competition is next week, 26th of this month. That'll be my first pro K1 fight, which I'm very excited for. You know, step into the pro division for K1, which is, I mean, I've always enjoyed K1. It's been my main ground for stand-up. So I'm very excited.
As long as it's not stand-up comedy, it's stand-up fighting.
Stand-up fighting. That's
Let's get it right.
It, yeah.
And you think your chances are good next week?
My chances are good, yeah. But training hard, pushing it, working on a lot of new things, and yeah, guy's got something coming for him.
So how does it work? You fight somebody and you get the title. It's not that simple. Or is yours just a basic competition? To get seeded, or how does
the one that I'm fighting now is because it's my first time in pro K1, so it's not going for any titles.
Okay.
It's just going out there, throwing down, and working your way up to the title. So yeah, that's basically just what the next event, this first event for me is.
Are you competing, Dylan?
Well, not at the moment. Not most probably in this year, hopefully, because of an injury.
Okay.
After a long-term injury, so I won't be competing very soon though. But hopefully in this year, I should be competing back in there.
Good. We're chatting to Dylan and Josh about MMA, mixed martial arts. They're having an event next Saturday at the, where is it?
It's a Sundial Sports Centre.
What time does it start?
6 o'clock. The fight starts at 6, doors open at 5.
And people can get tickets how, where, how does it work? CompuTicket?
CompuTicket, there we go.
Combi ticket and there's tickets at the door.
Cool. If you got nothing better to do or looking for some action next Saturday night out in Parklands, have yourself a great time. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot.
And hopefully you'll come back with the title
Yes.
in the 2 different divisions.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Let's take an ad break. We'll see you now.